Students, we'll learn trees today. Now observe, this is from Discrete Mathematics by Kenneth H. Rosen. Now observe, in this trees graph subtopic this is, and how many topics are there in this trees: introduction to trees, applications of trees, and tree traversal, spanning tree, and minimum spanning tree. In this one, last two are very important: spanning tree and minimum spanning tree. How to find out these things? Okay. Now first of all, we'll go to the introduction of a tree. So generally tree looking like this. Observe here. So a tree can be looking like this: Nicholas, then Job 1, then Nicholas, then Nicholas 1, like this. We have types are there. Now observe here. Next we will go for the definition of a tree. A tree is connected undirected graph with no simple circuits. Okay, so observe, this is very important. A tree is connected undirected graph with no simple circuits. Okay. ఏంటిదమ్మా అది? ఏమున్నది అందులో? కిదిగో నడు. Now observe here. A tree cannot have a simple circuits, and a tree cannot contain multiple edges or loops. Therefore any tree must be a simple graph. So if anything, a simple circuit or multiple edges or loops are there, we cannot call it as a tree. So you have to observe, a tree does not contain all these circuits, multiple edges and loops. Now observe, which of the following graphs shown in figure 2 are trees? Observe the figure 2 and which are trees. Okay. Now we will see here G1. Okay. What happens in G1? Whether G1 is tree or not, G2 like that, G3, G4. Okay. So if you observe, G1, G2 are trees. Okay. The remaining are not trees. Why? Observe. So G1 and G2. So first, if you consider G1, we have A, B, C, D, E, F vertices are there, and some edges are there. Observe here, no circuits are there, no multiple edges are there between any two vertices, and no loops for any vertex. So this is called a tree. Observe G2 also similar to like that. Now while you observe G3, there is a circuit here. Observe, if you start with A, go to B, then E, then D, then again we will coming to A. Okay, without visiting other vertices. So we are getting a circuit here. So that's why this is not called as a tree. G3 is not tree. And observe G4. G4 is not connected actually. Observe, AF, there is an edge. Okay, so this is not connected to other vertices E, C, E, B, D. So this is another graph. Okay, so these two are separate parts here. Of course, AF, BE are crossover, but not linked with these graphs. Okay, so that's why this is not called as a tree. G4 is not connected, that's why. Okay, now while coming to the next one, undirected graph is a tree if and only if there is a unique simple path between any two of its vertices. If you observe in a tree, simply we can check whether this is tree or not. You can take any two vertices, okay, any two vertex from the graph, then there should be a path. Okay, there should be a unique path to the between those two vertices, then we will call it as a tree. Observe G3, unique path. Okay. For example, if we are taken A and E, now here the two paths are there between A and E. Observe, A to D, D to E is one path, and A to B, B to E is another path. What we have said, only unique path should exist, then only we'll call it as a tree. So clearly you can observe G3 is not tree. Now observe in G4, for example, you can take AC, there is no path between AC. Okay, so in G4, observe in G4, so that's why this is not connected, of course not tree. So like that we'll say the definition of a tree. Next we'll go for uh, examples of forest. Of course some example is given for forest, so forest is not there in our syllabus. Now rooted tree is nothing but there is a vertex designated as a root and every edge is directed away from that root, that is called as a root.
ఇక్కడేనా
ఏందట తీసుకుపోయిందా ఏమంటాడు
అక్కడ వస్తాను కదా
అడిగిరా వాళ్ళన్నా
సంజయ్ ఏడిగా ఏమంటాను కదా
అవైలబుల్ వేరు ఇంకా
రత్నాలు రాసి ఉంటే కంట అడిగేది ఏమున్నది వాళ్ళు వ్యవసాయం చేసుకుంటే ఆయనకి టెన్షన్ ఉండదు తిట్లు ఉండదు.